Well, thank you so much for joining us here on AccuWeather Weekend. I'm Bree.
And I'm Melissa Constanzer. We've, of course, had a pretty interesting start to the weekend. Some of us had some showers, thunderstorms. But as this cold front has moved offshore, it's changed many locations.
Yeah, and a lot of the country really having spectacular weather here for today. We're drier here across a lot of the nation's midsection, now across a lot of the east, but we're still hanging on to those storms along the Gulf.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere. And on the tail end of that boundary, we'll be watching a tropical rainstorm that's currently near the Yucatan, but we'll still be trying to work northward, and we'll get in on that moisture still to come. There's a little bit of moisture towards places like Boise this morning. Look at Los Angeles, still at 100.
I know. Dry conditions are also projected to expand into the Ohio Valley as the zone of high pressure builds eastward. A substantial pocket of extreme and exceptional drought levels is currently being observed across the southern Ohio Valley into West Virginia. Cities like Columbus, Ohio have recorded less than 40% of the historical average rainfall since June 1st.
And with largely dry week ahead across the Ohio and Mississippi River valleys, concerns are continuing to rise regarding the river levels on the Mississippi, especially downstream, because of the Ohio River basin that's been so dry and is a large feeding component to the Mississippi River network. But there will be some rain returning before the end of the week, and we'll be talking about a new tropical threat. So we'll break that all down for you still to come. First, though, let's start off in the Northeast.
Yeah, we'll take you north, and here's a reason to smile.
Things are changing too, Bree.
Yeah, you'll see that sunshine if you're north in the Tennessee Valley, Music City, looking A-OK for our Sunday. Beautiful sunshine shining bright with highs running a few degrees below the historical average, so I'm sure there aren't going to be too many complaints there. Raleigh, you're at a high of 78. The storms stick with us here in Tampa and Orlando. High is going to be running right around where we typically sit for this time of year at 90. We do still have Florida, but we still have that batch of moisture that we're tracking that's going to be pulling out of the Gulf. It's going to saturate this already such drenched area along the Gulf Coast, and that's going to cause problems, especially when it comes to flooding. So we're monitoring this, of course, always keeping our eyes on those tropical influences. But if we look at Tampa, just through the month of September, we typically see around 6 inches of rain for the entire month of September. And we're only on day 8, and we've already surpassed that, and we're over 9 inches so far. So this rain has been pretty impressive, and not
guys at points throughout the week there, but yes, we're changing into fall, and that means there'll be clouds for some, sunshine for others, but most of us will find that cooler weather, and you can call it sweat. Fall, undoubtedly. You can see the fall foliage forecast showing you again where we expect some of the most vibrant colors, and I will tell you, as a fall lover, I love all the seasons really, but as one of those fall lovers here for the leaf peeping season, I always feel like right around the Great Lakes, right around Lake Superior, really stunning if you can get into Upper Michigan. Great time to be there end of September because those colors just come out in magnificent force. I do quickly want to show you, though, what you can expect for your Sunday. Minneapolis, 79 degrees for that high. Chicago, 74. As you work your way off towards Raptors, on the rise in many locations, and that means the trend is going up. AccuWeather meteorologist can tell you a peek at things to come. Still, we're watching for Francine and so many other names potentially on the list as we go through this 2024 hurricane season. And potentially this week we could be talking about it Monday into Tuesday, lifting northward through the Gulf of Mexico, a tropical rainstorm that will push its way onshore, Texas, Louisiana coastline, providing heavy rainfall for some and wind for others. So we're going to continue to follow this week.